The Canadian government and private sector will be playing a key role in getting Barbados's broken fishing industry sailing again. Prime Minister Mia Amor Mottley made the announcement at the Christchurch South nomination meeting held at the St. Christopher Primary School. There, she gave the assurance that the government is working around the clock to render financial and other assistance to fisherfolk while pulling out all the stops to repair the Bridgetown Harbour and other infrastructure.
I went in Canada and met with the ministers, two ministers of Prime Minister Trudeau's government, as well as the private sector in Nova Scotia in July, early July. And they arranged that they would work with us to be able to get us back on our feet. Because the reality is that there are only 2 moors in Barbados to build fishing boats. And the 2 moors, each boat can take 3 months, which can't work. So that we need to be able to work once again with our brothers and sisters in Dominica. They don't have the same moors that we do, but they have people who build boats. And therefore, if we can get more moors, they can help us. The people in Canada, they have different types of boats because, especially up that side, they do lobster and shrimp fishing, but we do different types of fishing. And I've learned that our boats have a different set of peculiarities that are unique to this country, but we also will work with them.
While 90% of the fishing boats damaged or destroyed by Hurricane Beryl were uninsured, Prime Minister Mottley says government is keeping its promise to give boat owners a 25% grant for repairs and new purchases.
And we will also make it possible for persons to borrow long-term money. Because if you borrow something short-term, the repayment going to be so. If you get the repayment over a long period of time, the repayment going to come down here. And we have said that for those who, because of their age or other circumstances, may not be able to buy, the government will set up a special purpose vehicle and purchase boats and lease them, and the person can decide whether they want to do lease to own in 7 years, 10 years, 15 years, or whatever time it is.
She adds that coastal engineers have advised government it will cost an estimated 27 to 30 million Barbados dollars to repair the infrastructure at the harbor.
And when we repair, that harbor still will not be sufficiently strong or safe or capable of protecting the fishing industry in this country. It is Hobson's choice. If you don't do it, then the men have nowhere to carry their boats for safe harbor, because unlike the other islands in the region that have a lot of sheltered bays, Barbados got straight coastlines.
Prime Minister Mottley says government is also looking closely at the issue of the fisherfolk contributing to the National Insurance Scheme. She says government has advanced $1 million to assist fisherfolk and families, while monies donated by other countries and organizations are being placed in a benevolent fund for the fishing community. Anesta Henry, CBC News.